Hello everyone, welcome to Bettiluxe. My name is Betty, and on this channel I'll be teaching you step-by-step method of sewing and pattern drafting. If you're new to pattern drafting and sewing, you're at the right place. And on this channel today, I'll be teaching you how to take basic bodice measurement, a proper basic bodice measurement. In order for you to get a proper basic bodice measurement, the perfect type for you, you'll be needing to wear a fitted dress. You will also need your measuring tape, pen and jotter. Now let's head right into the video. Welcome back. So for us to get the basic measurement, the first thing we need to take is the shoulder measurement. How do you locate the shoulder measurement? We start from one angle of the shoulder bone to the other angle of the shoulder bone. So the shoulder bone towards the armhole line, is the shoulder. So we'll place our tape at the back of the shoulder, from one end of the shoulder to the other side of the shoulder. We'll write it down. It should always be at the armhole line of the shoulder, but the upper part. So we are placing our tape above it. Secondly, we want to take the next measurement. We should take our round bust measurement, or you can call it bust circumference. So you put your tape round the bust in between the client's arm. So you put it like this, round. It should be on the fullest part of the bust, and behind it should be up to. It should not be, the tape should not be slacking downward. It should be on the same line round the bust, on the fullest part of the bust. That is how you get your bust measurement. The next measurement you'll be needing is the round under bust. We'll place our tape round the under bust where your full bust stops. So round it is your round bust, under bust measurement, or you can call it under bust circumference. After jotting that down, remember when you're taking this measurement, it should be firm. The tape should not be too loose. So when you take the under bust measurement, you should leave a finger in. Make it firm, but a finger in. Now the next one we are going to take is the round waist. Now how do we locate our waist? What is our waist? For us to get our waist, we'll place our hand here on the softest part of our body, then we tilt a bit. Now for your clients, you can tell them, place your hand here. That part that is soft, the part of your body that is a bit soft, you tell them to tweet a bit. Now on that area, when they tweet a bit, you place maybe another tape there, or maybe a rope. You tie it firm on that softer part. You'll see why I said you should leave the tape there. So we have located that this is our client's waist. So every other measurement will not be a problem. So we'll take our round waist measurement. We can actually take this off and then take our client's measurement, waist measurement. Always remember to put a finger in, then you jot it down. The next measurement is to take our hip measurement. So we are just taking all the circumference of our body. For you to get your hip measurement, you place the tape on the fullest part of your bum. So you place the tape round it, and then remember to make it very firm with a finger in. Now for us to get our shoulder to nipple, we will place the tape on the shoulder, this part here, towards the neck, but on the shoulder line. We'll place the tape here, and then we'll put it. Make sure that your client is wearing a non-padded bra, but a bra that could help them lift up their boobs. They should not wear a bra that will make their boobs press down or make it fall. So they should wear something that will help them lift up their boobs. So when you place the tape here, you mark out her nipple point. You ask your client, please ma, where is your nipple? When they are wearing a push-up or a slightly push-up bra, a fitted bra. you mark out their nipple point. Then on that same place, leaving your tape on the shoulder, you will take their under bust point where their bust stop. You take the measurement, you jot it down. Still on that same way, leaving your tape like that, you take their waistline. Where when I talk about the waistline, still on that softest part of your body, on the upper part here, then you make sure the tape is going on their bust, towards the under bust, down to the waist where we left the rope to get their waistline, and then we'll mark it down. For the back measurements, we will take from here, the shoulder, to the back waist where the same tape stop. We'll take from the shoulder. When we're talking about from the shoulder, we're not taking from here, we are not taking from this part at the back. Instead, we're taking it on the bone of that our neck, down to our waist where the tape is. So basically, we're taking the tape from this bone here down to where our waist stop. That is our back waist measurement. And if you notice, when you take this measurement, the front waist and the back waist are not the same. Now when we are drafting the pattern, you will see how we're going to work with both measurements, making it equal. We'll head over to take the round armhole. Now you place the tape round your armhole. So underneath your armpits, you put the tape round, making sure that it is not too tight and not too loose. So you place this tape round it all around, and you take that measurement. Now the next thing we're taking is our bicep. For us to get our bicep, we'll place the tape round our armhole line. So we are putting it like this, all round like this, leaving a finger in close to the armhole. So let's make use of this part. You're putting it round, placing a finger in. Now we're taking the elbow measurement. You put it on your elbow of the client, round it, putting a finger in. You can also tell your clients to bend their arm like this while you take it, making sure that it's not too tight and not too loose. Then after that, we'll take our round wrist measurement, which is placing it round this wrist, all round, putting a finger in. After that, the next measurement is from the shoulder, which is here. This is our shoulder line that moves towards the armhole line that we talked about. So you're placing it here on the shoulder. Then we get the elbow length from shoulder to elbow, which is here, our elbow. We put the tape, making sure that the client's arm is straight down. So we'll take it all the way to the elbow, we'll write it down. Next, from that same shoulder line to the wrist, we have gotten the measurement for the sleeves. Also, you might also need your round neck measurement. Most at times when it comes to dealing with turtleneck or collars on dresses, you will need it. So let's also take our round neck measurement. You will place the tape round your neck, round the client's neck, all round, leaving a finger in, but at this time making sure that it is towards your collar bone, making sure you're putting it this way towards your collar bone. So you will do it this way. There, that is for a collar. But if you want it very tight, like a turtleneck, you will make it, you put it this way, but this time around leaving a finger in. It should not be too tight. It should be loose like this, so that you can be able to move your neck and be able to breathe properly too. The next measurement is to take our waist measurement to our knee. So you can place this tape on this line down to the knee. If you want your gown or your skirts to get to your foot, you place your tape to your ankle and then to the floor. So we're taking from the waist to the knee. leaving the tape there down to the ankle and to the floor. That is all we'll be learning for today's tutorial. In our next tutorial, I'll be teaching you how to take a basic bodice and also a basic sleeve. We'll be drafting it out, and also if you want to be seeing more of my videos, like, comment and share, and also leave your notification bell on so that you'll be able to get notified when I upload new videos. Thank you so much, guys. See you in my next video.